All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rachach Kodash for the Spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the men of the Lord, preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Shalom Barakathum. And I'm going to title this, Don't Expect Reparations from Esau, because I came across this video here. I'm gonna play it. It's only 3 minutes. Um, but Esau was being exposed right here on a Jeopardy question. Now, if you know anything about Jeopardy, these are people who are well knowledgeable about history, different various topics. It's basically like a high level trivia, and none of these people could get the answer. All right, and I got Wisdom of Solomon basically pulled up. That's really the only precept that you need. You could find other precepts here, but this is mainly the that's the main one that fits here. But let me play it so you brothers can see it. I won't keep this long.
Jeopardy, and this was amazing. So this was caught by Jeremy, and he tweets this out. He says, "This is a Jeopardy." And you'll see what he means when he says this is art. Watch the question and watch the three answers. Watch this.
History Potpourri 1600. In 2015, Congress authorized payments of $4.44 million to each of these people, $10,000 for each day of their captivity.
So I'll back that up a little bit. Hang on. So in 2015, Congress authorized payments of $4.44 million.
Hey, that's a that's a spiritual number there, man. 4.44 million. All right, 10,000 for each day of captivity, man. That's beautiful. But watch.
To each of these people, $10,000 for each day of their captivity. Now watch the answers given on Jeopardy and watch the actual answer. Here we go.
Day of their captivity. Joe, who are slaves? No.
Who are slaves? No.
Hey, showing you right there. Esau's never paid us, man. But there is a correct answer. That Esau paid somebody out $10,000 a day for their captivity each. All right, but it's not you niggas, you know. That's how Esau looks at it. That's why this man's got to. That's why he's gonna pay a heavy toll, man.
Scott, who are Guantanamo Bay prisoners? No.
Nope. Guantanamo Bay prisoners? So slaves? No. Guantanamo Bay? No.
Are Japanese internment camp survivors? No. The correct response?
No. So Japanese internment people get no money. Guantanamo people get no money. American slaves get no money.
Yep.
Who gets money? You ready?
Is the Iran hostages, Scott?
Hey, even that Edomite squinting his eyes, like, what? Even the devil had to look at it.
It just moves on real quick.
The Iran hostages.
The correct answer is none of our victims.
Right.
My friend
none of America's victims. They paid out Iran for as a negotiation tactic, man. You know?
Malcolm says, what a brilliant, wholly unintentional encapsulation of the truth about the difference between how we treat the victims of our empire versus how we treat the victims we exploit for our empire.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Wow. I just thought that should be hanging that should be in an art exhibit over at MoMA.
That's what Chomsky and Herman call in manufacturing consent worthy and unworthy victims. We focus on the worthy victims, which is people who were not responsible for victimize. And in fact, people who we can use, as Malcolm says, to victimize other people who we want to victimize.
Right.
And we don't focus on unworthy victims who are the people who we actually victimize directly.
Yeah, because this man is the devil. Now let's read Wisdom of Solomon 5. chapter 5, verse 1, it says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." All right, so that proves that this is us. It also proves that Esau is never going to pay you, because this is the day where we get delivered, where we get beamed up. And it still says, made no account of his labor. So when this prophecy come true, by the time the end, the day of the Lord is here, he still will not have paid you anything. All right. So you got to get out of this mindset, of this man being reasonable or being remorseful for anything he's done. Everything he says, it's bullshit. All right. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face as of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation." That means we're going to get beamed up. We're going to get spiritual powers. We're going to get saved. Miracles are going to be happening. That's what salvation means. For all you Christians out there that think salvation is something you can just go and call on sweet Jesus at church on Sunday and then you're saved. That's not what that means. Salvation is having a standard lifted up for you, during this destruction, during the wrath of the Heavenly Father. All right, getting beamed up ultimately, and then getting your crown, man. It says, "So far beyond all that they looked for." All right, so this is going to be unimaginable when people see the things that happen to us, and it's not the 1948ers over there. All right, let's keep reading a little bit here. It says, verse 3, "And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he who we had sometimes in derision." And derision means you're basically made mockery of, man. You're being laughed at. Because how offensive is this, that we built up the most wealth, had the most forced labor in the history of the world, and Esau's out there paying off other people. Today he's got an excuse for why you can't get reparations, but when it comes to paying reparations for other people, he'll pay it. All right. It says, "And a proverb of reproach," and we're a proverb, man. We're called all kind of names, all kind of stereotypes. All right, we're looked down upon. It says, "We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor," because everyone's counting us out. People are looking at us like we're just the lowest of the low. There's no way we could be the chosen. And this is why guys like Vocab, he'll question our claim to be the people of the Bible, but he won't say shit to the 1948ers over there. He won't question them. It says, "We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor," because we look mad out there preaching the word, going into videos, making these claims, going into prophecy, saying this is going to happen, right? Then it says, verse 5, "How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot among the saints?" Nobody's saying that about the 1948ers. No one's looking at them like, how are they? Everyone believes them. Why? Because they're really the ones that are in rulership, okay? And they've never been in a situation where nobody made account of their labors. Hell, they don't even labor really. We're the only one that it makes sense, where we've been exploited for that much labor for hundreds of years, built up the wealthiest nation and empire in the history of the world through that free labor, been ridiculed, been through hell, man, torture. It says, "How is he," verse 5 again, "how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?" It says, "Therefore we erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the Son of righteousness rose not upon us," because y'all were playing, y'all were mocking us, y'all were looking at us like we were crazy, and now y'all are going to be the ones that look crazy at the end, okay? So that's why we're not worried about reparations. Esau don't have it in the bank to pay what he actually owes us, man. So I just wanted to bring that out real quick. You know, you brothers can watch this video on Jimmy Dore's channel. The Jeopardy question rips mask off American history. Because this guy is out of control, man. You know. So with that, hopefully y'all brothers were edified. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rachakwadash Wa Abba Babal Shalom.